So I know I just did the overview video for the new spring REVOs, but I did promise to review them individually as well. One of them I'm going to do today. I'm not going to do them all back to back, just so we're clear. I am going to space them out, but today I figured I'd just start at the top, start with the cherry one. It's pretty basic. At least this one I know for sure what the hell it's supposed to be, because a bunch of them in there, we don't. So, anyhow, we're just going to start right out. Format-wise, it's different. Most REVOs are the flat-top domes, right? But this one, it's closer to a stick, but it's one of those push-ups. Which is a pain in my butt, since you have to shove it back down the opposite direction. Oh my god, did I just break it? I may have just broken it. Good job, self. Yeah, broke it in 2 seconds. Let's see if I can push it back down. There we go. You see why I dislike these? Just saying. It's like between not enough to, oh crap, I just broke the damn thing and popped it out. Yeah, so they actually remind me a lot of those Flintstones push-up pops, those freezer things from the 90s that I don't know if they still make them or not. If not, most of you kids are too young to remember them, but it was the same idea as this, but it had a stick on the bottom that you could shove it up as you would eat the ice cream. Although, usually it would start sliding back down. Sometimes we would try to yank them back down too, just for shits and giggles. So part of me is going, this should have a stick, even though that would have absolutely zero practicality whatsoever for a lip balm, but yeah, 90s kid me, woo. So, that's the format. The packaging, I dropped it. The packaging looks like a little beehive, because it's one that contains beeswax in it, although it's not natural or organic, it just has beeswax in it. So it's a little red beehive, nothing on the top. Got the REVO logo on the bottom with the expiration date printed in there. But, let's see, can you see the REVO logo? Okay, I'm getting it to catch the light for you. There. Okay, so there's that. And the cap just screws on. Careful not to push this even while that cap is on, because you will smush it into the lid. Ask me how I know. So, yeah, again, these are not natural or organic. They are mostly petrolatum and mineral oil, which is another petroleum product, so more petrolatum, basically. These are limited edition. Most Targets already aren't selling them. They're already done that fast, which may be a blessing in disguise for how badly these suck. And it's part of this set of 6. You can't buy them individually. Well, actually, if you want the cherry one real bad, actually you can buy it individually from the dollar store, but it won't be from the Spring REVO set. Okay, so amount of product has 0.14 ounces, which is just a hair less than standard stick amount, actually. It's the same amount as a lip smacker. The exact same amount as a lip smacker. Shelf life, this expires in February of 2020. Price point on these, I didn't successfully find it in store, so I don't know, but I paid $20 on Mercari for it. Yeah, most of you guys who found it in store are laughing your asses off at me for being a dumbass, for being willing to spend that much to get this set that ended up sucking. And to not only do that, but to try 6 damn times to successfully get one set, because none of them showed up, except for this one. From different sellers, and not just from Mercari. I tried eBay too. What can you do? Anyway, so I don't know what they cost in store. If you found them in store, let me know what you found them for, because I'd kind of like to know just how much I got ripped off by. Yeah, more than a little salty, but anyway. Sturdiness on this is not great. That cap does not really click into place. Like, the tiniest amount of pressure makes it pop out. So in a purse, that absolutely could come undone. And even more easily, something go whoop right in there and smush into the lid, and you're done. I'm not a fan of this design, again. But yeah, so no special features like SPF or medication, so move on to the scent. Which, by the way, even with the lid or the cap on it all the way, you can totally smell it through there. And I don't know if it's just mine, but not only is there a cherry scent on the outside, but it smells dirty. Like, it's not the plastic scent. Nope, don't even have any of that on this. No, it's like you can smell the cherry coming out from the inside, but also just this weird, gross, dirty smell this was sealed when I got it, so I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's just mine. I don't know if it's just this one. I haven't checked the others close enough to notice. I only just now noticed it. So I'm just like, oh my god, what is that? Like, I would tell you what it smells like specifically, but I don't think that would be appropriate when I know darn well there's a very young demographic that tends to watch this channel and these videos specifically, but it's not a good smell. It smells like a dirty something. We're just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, so scent-wise of the actual product itself, and that's only on, apparently it's on the lid, because now I don't smell it. But on here I absolutely do, so that's even more concerning. But it just smells like standard generic cherry. It's like the same cherry REVO has always used, pretty much. It's like a cherry lifesaver, specifically. It's not a bad cherry scent or anything. It's just nothing to write home about as being anything different than anybody else who's ever used this scent ever. It's just very, very generic, which I don't know what I was expecting for just plain cherry, but for some reason was not expecting it to be quite that generic. But, you know, that's what you get for assuming, so I'm gonna put it on. Or actually, should I swatch first or after? I'll swatch before, because I bet it leaves a red tint. I'm surprised it doesn't leave as much one as I was expecting. Remember the wild cherry one? It almost looked like I was wearing lipstick. Yeah, that was great. I figured it was gonna be more like that, but no. The other thing I hate about this packaging is with it being so big around, it's almost impossible to keep it just on your lips without hitting the skin around it. And since it is slightly tinted, I'm just like, oh. And I feel like it does show up some now that it's on my lips. I don't even know for sure if it's psychosomatic or not, but I feel like it does show a little bit. Okay, get back down in the smush. And yeah. Now it's all over the side of my hand and the back of my hand. Just, oh joy. So, let me just pop that back in there for now. Let's see. Absolutely zero flavor. That's disappointing. Not even a generic sweet flavor. Like, literally no flavor. That sucks. The thickness, though. I'd say just shy of medium thickness. It's a little bit to the thin side, but almost medium. It wants to be medium, but it's not quite there. But the actual consistency, surprisingly, is a lot smoother than I was expecting. But it's really waxy, though. I feel it, like, caked up in every little crevice of my lips, and it's kind of gross. Which is disappointing, because if it weren't for that, this would probably feel really nice on. But it's so cakey and waxy that it's distracting. And just not fun. But if it weren't for that, it'd be pretty slick and nice. So, depending how picky you are about your lip balm, you know, it could be good or bad. Let's see. Moisturization-wise, I don't see this doing much, if I'm completely honest with you. This type feels like the type that never actually absorbs. It just kind of sits there till it wipes off inevitably. It's one of those. It's a cheap one, so. Shine factor, yeah, no. It's got, like, nothing. Well, that's disappointing. I guess we'll try the drink test. I've just got some water here, but... Ew. It left this grimy spot on the rim of the glass. I don't even know if that shows up. I don't think it's showing up. It's right over there. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, let's see. No, you can't see it. Damn. Oh, now you can. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Yeah, it's coming off. Okay. I didn't think it was gonna stay on, honestly, so I'm not even disappointed since I didn't expect it to pass it, so I actually was kind of hoping it would come off faster so I could get this nasty waxiness off my mouth. So, let's see. Oh, what even am I gonna review this one? I'm gonna dock it a point for the format because I'm not a fan of this format one bit. I'm also gonna dock it a point for the packaging because I don't think it's good packaging. I don't think it stays shut well. I think it's pretty much designed to fail. The limited edition nature of it, I can't really dock it for, but I'm not a fan of how hard it was to get a hold of this damn one when it was supposed to be a Target exclusive, which would make you think that you could just hop down to Target and find it, no problem, and yet none of them around here freaking had it at all, ever. I checked so many times and called them so many times, yeah, never got it. So, not gonna count that as a point, but just as a personal gripe, throwing it out there. Sturdiness is shit, so I'm gonna dock it a point for that. Let's see. Scent is just kind of meh. I mean, it's cherry, which is what it was advertised as, but it's just so flat and nothing special. I'm gonna dock it half a point for that. So, let's see. Flavor, I'm disappointed it didn't have flavor, so there's another point gone. The waxiness, huge point against it because it just feels really disgusting. A point for failing the drink test. Basically, this gets a 3.5 out of 10. It's really not good, and the sad thing is, this may be the best one out of the bunch if they're all like this. So, yeah, that. Can you tell how much I'm feeling this one, and how stupid I'm feeling for throwing so much damn money at trying to find this one? Yep. Serious life regrets right now. Anyway, though, that's about all I have to say on this one. So, as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have this set? Do you think these suck as bad as I do? Let me know in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. Until next time, see ya. As a final note, it totally had more tint to it than I gave it credit for. I just went to wipe my mouth off with this washcloth, and look how much tint came off on the washcloth. That was without soap. That was just with water. And it left that much tint. Just saying.